Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz in the San Gabriel Valley. Today we are joined by Norma García. She is the president of the Rio Hondo Community College District. A congratulations is in order because the San Gabriel Valley Reader's Choice Survey named Rio Hondo its favorite community college.
Isn't that great?
And there are a lot of community colleges. It's not like you're just one. You got several. What does that mean to you? I mean, it's great news, just great news.
Hi, Brad, and it's so good to be
of
here.
course.
We're really excited because what that is saying is that our students and our communities really acknowledge and care about our campus.
Right, and it is a beautiful campus. It's
is.
absolutely a campus on the move. And I think one of the reasons why there's a lot of appreciation for Rio Hondo is you're pushing the envelope. A few years back, there was this move to try to create programs that will offer free tuition for first-year registrants. Explain specifically the Rio Hondo Promise, because each Promise program is different.
And so, Brad, we're really excited to launch the Rio Hondo College Promise this fall.
So this is the inaugural year. Oh, great news.
And so we had over 300 students from throughout the district. We had Supervisor Hilda Solis. We had elected officials all celebrating. And I think what we've done as a community college is we've extended public education for 1 year.
And what you've done is you've really pulled from several area school districts, El Monte Union High School District, El Rancho Unified School District, Whittier Union High School District, and you've done something that I don't know that I've seen. You're pulling from private schools.
We are.
Meaning you are offering private school students Rio Hondo Promise benefits. Do you know if other districts do that? I haven't seen that.
I have not. And,
yeah,
and
that's nice.
Absolutely. And we care about our students and we care about our community. We know that opening the doors to access into college really strengthens our region's economy, and making sure that our private students and most importantly our public students have the opportunity.
Just because you go to private school, it doesn't necessarily mean the year of means. There are scholarships, people scrounge, whatever it is. And so I salute you for looking at those private school students because they may need support as well.
That's right.
So tell us what they get, meaning all of the students who are part of the Rio Promise program.
And so we're not just interested in making sure that we're just opening the doors and getting them into class the first day. We want to make sure that we're getting them in the first day, that we provide all of the supportive services so that they can also graduate and move on to four-year colleges.
Or certificate.
Or certificate programs,
whatever
absolutely.
it may be. It may be an AA's termination.
Correct.
But that's all good, a terminal degree.
And we know that, that the more supportive services, the more successful our students are going to be. So we're offering all our students priority registration so that they can get those math classes, those English classes that they need to transfer to get their certificate.
If that's what they choose, right.
We're offering free scholarships for books. And so making sure that students are supported. So we know that for many families...
I need to cut you off there because that is huge.
It is huge.
I mean, forgive me to interrupt, but I mean, I don't know many other Promise programs that provide support for books, because that can sometimes be, you know more than I, more expensive than even fees and tuition.
And what we know from our community college students is that our community college students are struggling. So we're offering the tuition, the books, the food.
Where are you getting this money?
Well, we've got a supportive campus.
Well stated.
And our students are rallying to ensure that we have pantries, food pantries, so that our students who are in class are not there hungry.
Which breaks my heart in some ways, but God bless you for having the food pantries. It's a longer conversation, but important.
And we're also making sure that they have the supportive services so that they could succeed in classes. So the tutoring and all of the supports that they need.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because we know that some students who wind up going to community college, not all, but some, may need some remedial support, including in math. But you've now adopted a program that changes the way that we look at math placement. It used to just be that you gave them an entry test and that's how you placed them, but now you're looking at other measurements.
And so, Brad, Rio Hondo College is leading the effort in the region to do this, and it's called multiple measures. And let me just share with you that for community colleges, time is our enemy. Students that are there for 6 years, you know, end up spending a lot of time and get into that bottleneck. And so what we want to make sure that we're placing students where they're able to succeed. And so we're eliminating some of those barriers. So students, we're using not just test scores, we're using past performances in their high school to assess the level of math, the level of reading, the level of English classes that they should be in.
And so, for example, under the prior measure, you had close to 200 that were deemed college ready in terms of math. But when you looked at other measurements, you broke 650.
That was just a pilot. So
oh, wow.
What we did is we increased the ability, or we increased.
Yeah, but it's not just those that are college ready, but you're also looking at those in terms of what level you place them in.
Correct.
So it really is a way to kind of move them forward.
Correct.
Keep going, please.
And I want to make sure that, reading, English, and math are the bottleneck subjects. So if we can get students placed at their correct classes where they have the aptitude to succeed, they're going to get through the community college process faster.
So there was a program passed a few years ago. I call it the Block Bachelor because it was State Senator Marty Block who was the pioneer of the program. It's like the Pell Grant. I call it the Block Bachelor. I don't know if he calls it that, but I call it that. And it allows, as a pilot program, 15 community colleges out of the 113 or so to offer a bachelor's degree. It was a competitive process, and Rio Hondo applied to be one of those colleges, and Rio Hondo was one of the 15.
Yes.
You did it.
We did it.
Tell us about it. What's your major?
And so we have Automotive Technology.
Great.
And so we're offering a bachelor degree at Rio Hondo College for Automotive Technology. The exciting part that we're in our third year.
Really? It's been
Yes.
Oh, how's it going?
As a matter of fact, we've had 20 successful students
Meaning graduates?
that have completed their upper course requirements.
Do they still have to do some GEs, or they've graduated?
So they're not graduated yet, but they've completed their upper division.
I see. Okay,
upper
so we're getting
division.
them there.
We're getting
them there. It's all good. It's all good. The point is, though, is that you're looking at trying to bring them those degrees. And what's so beautiful about it, Madam President, is that if you get a degree, and I'm not criticizing CSU, UC privates, a CSU degree would cost, I don't know, maybe $30,000 just for tuition. A community college bachelor's would cost 10.
So not only is it much less affordable, but we're also flexible in regards to the classes that we offer. So the students that we're recruiting are also working people.
Right.
And so we're offering flexible classes. We're offering not only more affordable classes, and then we have our student and we're working directly also with the business sector, so that we're also making sure that they have job placement. So we have all of those supportive services for those students.
And what's also inspiring about your program is you have dual tracks. So you have a technical studies program. I presume those are those students that want to kind of get into the nitty-gritty of the engine, but then business and marketing. Maybe they want to work for the dealership or whatever it is.
That's right.
Do you think, Madam President, that these programs will expand, that maybe Rio Hondo will have a chance to offer another major or a sister community college in the region? Because I know there were a lot of restrictions with the Block Bachelor. It couldn't be duplicative of the UC and CSU, and only one major. What's your sense?
I think that this is a wonderful case study of how bachelor programs can succeed at community colleges and how they really work closely to really attract quality students in an affordable setting and get them back into the workplace. So absolutely, I think that California will be looking at this as a model to expand in the future.
Okay. Her name is Norma Garcia. She is the president of the Rio Hondo Community College District. It was recently named Reader's Choice favorite community college in the San Gabriel Valley. I'm García.